From state championships to conference championships, the #1 Georgia Bulldogs did not have to travel too far. They headed to Atlanta to take on LSU at Mercedes-Benz for the SEC championship. Sports director Ben Bobick was there as the Dogs were looking to prove their dominance and remain undefeated.
The Georgia Bulldogs are all but assured a spot in the college football playoff for the third time in program history. Now, the ultimate goal is to win a national championship, but the Dogs have made it very clear how much they value winning an SEC crown. Well, they were making their 5th title game appearance in the last 6 seasons on Saturday, but they only have 1 title to show for it in that span, so it's about that time to get number 2. Dogs in their own backyard in Atlanta. It's where they started their season, and it's where they look to be crowned SEC champions as they take on LSU. We're not burying the lead. Special teams matters, people. Nazir Stackhouse blocks a Tigers field goal attempt, and the ball is just rolling and rolling, but it's every bit live. Chris Smith knows it as he picks it up and goes 95 yards to open up the scoring. Who had that on their bingo board? 7-0 Dogs. The teams would then exchange scores, and now it's time for Chatsworth, Georgia to stand up. Vlad McConkey hauling one in for a 22-yard score to put Georgia on top 21-7, and the Dogs did not stop. The mailman Stetson Bennett making sure everyone gets a package in Atlanta. Darnell Washington scoring on a 14-yard pass, then it's Dylan Bell on a 3-yard strike. 4 first-half touchdown passes to 4 different receivers for Bennett, and Georgia is on top 35-10 at halftime. In the second half, hold the phone, LSU having to make the switch to Garrett Nussmeier at QB due to a Jaden Daniels injury, and the Tigers are on the cusp of making it a 2-score game, but the Dogs' defense forces a turnover on downs. Then the final few nails in the coffin on a pair of Kenny McIntosh touchdown runs. A 2-point conversion on the second makes it a 50-burger for Georgia. They leave no doubt who the top dog is in the SEC as Georgia wins 50-30 over LSU.
Winning the SEC championship, I mean, there's only one of those. I mean, it's a banner, right? I mean, it's the same thing as a national championship, just a little bit smaller scale. So, yeah, it was important for us.
I told those kids, I don't want one kid to walk out of our program without an SEC championship ring for their career. And that was about to happen if we didn't get that one. And they said enough was enough tonight, and they got them one.
It's SEC title number 14 for the Dogs, and now their focus can shift to their next goal. No team has ever won back-to-back national titles in the playoff era. The Dogs can be the first, and they're going to get a shot at it, and there's a good chance they're right back here in Atlanta for the Peach Bowl and a semifinal game in just a few weeks. We'll find out officially on Sunday at noon. Reporting from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Ben Bobick, Local 3 Sports.